What's up, Kingdom Crew? I'm the King Achilles, and today we are stepping into the time machine to go back and visit an island that is going to absolutely blow your mind. This island is called Witchwood, and it was actually named before my friend Teegstah decided on the Legend of Zelda theme. We recorded this video together the morning of the 2.0 update release. Nintendo decided to release it a day early, which was quite the curveball for those of us like myself who have Treasure Islands. I've been playing catch-up since between the 2.0 update and all the Treasure Islands that I had to make for that, the holidays, the charity drive that we did, all the various celebration streams we had between the birthday celebration stream, the 1-year stream anniversary, hitting partner on Twitch and having the partner celebration stream, and tons of other stuff has come up and has kept this from you for way too long. Honestly, I have done you guys a disservice because this island is absolutely breathtaking and you really should have seen it sooner. But you know what? I'm not the kind of guy that dwells in the past, except for this video because I kind of have to go back in time and you're going to have to watch me before we had this nice camera available. So the webcam quality, it's not quite as good on my end of the things. Do not let the blurry killies or anything that might happen during it distract you from this island because it is such an amazing thing. It actually is a pre-2.0 island, but you're going to be completely blown away by what Teegstah was capable of doing before we had access to an additional 1,000 items in the game. Teegstah, I want to thank you, first of all, for being so patient and understanding that my life has been so hectic and busy, and for, you know, just waiting this long for me to release the video and get it edited and such for you guys. So thank you for that, and thank you for being such a good friend. If you do not follow my friend Teegstah, I will leave her Twitch link in the description. She plays Animal Crossing, Gerudo Valley, Zelda games, Pokemon games, and a different variety of content over there, and she's an amazing, amazing streamer and amazing person. I'll leave my Twitch link in the description as well if you want to check out my channel. We do Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Mario Kart, Fortnite, and occasionally some other stuff, but I always have Animal Crossing Treasure Islands available for you during every single stream. All you gotta do is come hang out with us and watch the stream while you use them, and you can fill your pocket to get any item in the game. I'll also leave Teegstah's dream address down in the description as well, so that you can follow along if you want, or you can go visit the island later. Highly recommend that you do because it is such a freaking cool island. Before we hop into the DeLorean, let me tell you about a giveaway we have going. I'm giving away a Series 5 Animal Crossing Amiibo pack. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up button for this video, and then after you've watched the video, let me know in the comments what your favorite area of Teegstah's island is. There's also a YouTube short up. It's like 60 seconds long. I'll leave the link in the description. I open up a Series 1 Amiibo pack, and if you leave a like and comment on that as well, you can enter the giveaway an additional time. Buckle up, buckaroos, because we're going on in. Alright, let's head on over to meet Tegan. Wow. Look at this island. Really, really excited to check it out. Massive fields of just weeds and tall grass. It looks so good. Alright. Alright, here we are. And here Tegan is. Thanks for having us. You got your Ocarina, that's awesome.
Of course I do. I gotta play the Song of Time. Alright, where shall we begin? Would you like to... Oh, you're a king. We have to go to the castle first, of course.
Okay, let's check it
We
out.
have to go see your castle.
I like the forest you have here. Used a lot of the plants and stuff to kind of add some density. Looks really good.
Thank you. It started off with less plants, and then I discovered yuccas and katamatsus and the cacao trees, and it grew from there.
This is awesome.
The addiction.
Tall grass field.
Thank you. This is my take on Hyrule Field. So, this is like the massive field that goes in front of the castle, and then Link creates. You can do like his little cooking, where he makes all these little meals. Woo! So, and there's an apple tree, which symbolizes like there's all apple trees in all throughout Hyrule, and some of them actually have like Kart puzzles in them too. But this is the only apple tree. I don't know why, it's the only one though. So as we come here, this is your throne, your castle.
Oh, nice
This is where
drawbridge
you would
design.
stay. Why, thank you. But yeah, so in the castle, we've actually got a few rooms modelled after specific Zeldas. So this is the classic pot room. So as you come into the Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time, on your right there is the famous Rupee room where you run around and Link breaks all the pots. Fortunately for Link, we're unable to break all the rupees and get all the rupees from these pots. But the guard here, actually, if you see up the back, the guard accidentally spawned, like the head accidentally glitched into the armor. So now he's just a really short guard, but at least there's no gap. So I kind of just left that there. It kind of works.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do when I play Zelda games is to throw the pots around. So
yeah, it's super,
very
super
nice
fun.
room.
The petitions would really, and the counters that are coming in the update, are really gonna add to that section there.
Yeah, it's gonna look great.
Yeah, that would make it so much better because there's like stairs there usually. But yeah, so the room behind here, this one is modeled after Twilight Princess, the room where Midna and Zelda's standing behind up here, and she kind of looks in, and Midna brings Wolf Link in here. So this room's modeled after that. There's not many items in the game that make it kind of look. This is as close as I could get it. There's like a bed, and then there's like the fireplace, and yeah, just chuck that in. She's got like stained glass windows that Zelda's sitting there. And
Yeah, very pretty.
Thank you.
Like she has a school in the corner of the room. That's great.
Yeah. So yeah, I tried to model the rooms. Pretty much when I was building this island, it was based off my experience of Zelda games that I had played already. And so my Zelda journey began with Breath of the Wild. And then I kind of went back to the roots and played like the first, the second, A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina and Clock, Majora's Mask, which really show through this. This is the Ocarina of Time treasure chest shop. So pretty much this is like the room where you can come in and then you go into the door and you pay rupees and you have to pick like left or right. So it's kind of like gambling. So you can like get your money, like you can win prizes. By picking, you got to pick the right chest, and then you can be like, I'll take all my prize and leave, or so it's kind of like a gambling kind of shop. So we got this kind of shop going on in here.
The rupees look really good on the ground. That's a great custom design.
Thank you.
It looks very 3D.
Awesome ones. Thank you. Yeah, I cannot, like, literally my mind does not comprehend how people make these bloody 3D designs. They look amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the outfit that I'm wearing right now is literally a custom design by Naden Far Crossing. She's incredible. There's a lot of designs on this island that are used by her. She's just out of this world. The design she creates is just, I don't even know how she begins to create them, because everything I create just looks like a bloody square. Like, how do you create this stuff?
Yeah, I would love to make some of my own. I'd love to make them, but I don't know. I don't think I have the talent for it.
This next one was one of the most recent additions. It's because I recently just finished Skyward Sword. So this is Link's bedroom at the Night Academy, and on the other side it's Fledge's bedroom. So we've got Link's bed. We've got as many references as we can on this side. He's got like his little benches and stuff like that. And then on the other side we've got Fledge, and Fledge, because he's got a little side quest where he kind of gets on the roids a little bit. He gets attached to he gets really addicted to the stamina potions. That's why I chucked him like a little kettlebell up there. So it's like a reference to that. Yeah, because he goes,
That's
oh,
awesome.
Link, I need to do more push-ups. And it's like, oh, can you please get me a stamina potion? And then you give it to him, and then he's like, oh my god, I did so many more push-ups. And then the next night he's like, I want to do more push-ups. Can you bring me some more stamina potion? You're like, this guy's hooked on the stamina potions. We need to cut him off.
He's on the stams.
He is. So that's
These beds look familiar.
I know, right? I wonder. Some amazing king got them for me. I don't know who. I can't remember. I'll have to rack the old brain. When we go downstairs, this whole island, by the way, is just literally King's Depot, and then a bit of King's Cranny / Treasury. This room in here is pretty much it's a room in Twilight Princess. So you would enter, if you were playing the game, you'd enter from this room, and then you'd go through to the end of this room, and you'd keep going through. So it's just kind of like a bypassing room.
This is a great looking room.
Try to make the doors. Thank you. It
I love
took
the
ages
little
to
bitty
kind of
guards. I feel so tall.
I know, right? It's kind of cool. I just kind of I liked that I could continuously glitch them through because if you put them up higher, there's like a gap in between their head and it's kind of obvious.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of a similar thing. I wish they would just add full mannequins in the game. That'd be nice. Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe in
yeah.
a couple days we'll have some, and we'll look back at this video like, huh, there you go.
Okay, shall we go down here? If we follow through Hyrule Field, and we just keep following the path back past near the airport, and we go the other way, we can do this little section. This little section, oh, I can't wait till we can just squeeze through things and not have to do the sidestep.
I like the little side step. It makes it feel like a nice dense forest. Look at this rock formation you made. I've never seen this before. How do I get over here?
Hey.
Let me in.
You got a sneaky
There you go.
behind. Sneaky.
Look at that. That's cool. I've never seen the rocks placed that way.
So
Looks really
pretty
good.
much what it is a reference to is there's like these little Koriks, and in Breath of the Wild there's nearly close to 1,000 of these Koriks, and they're all symbolized by pinwheels. When you see like a pinwheel or they go yeah, like that's like they tingle. It means that there's a Korik nearby and you have to find them. And there's so many of them, it's ridiculous. But this is one of the puzzles that they normally have. Sometimes like on top of a mountain. Aw, thank you for the gloves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have to figure out the puzzles. This is one of them, and you have to put the rock in to complete the circle. So as you can see over behind you, there's actually a rock that's not in place. And that's just up in the top, like about 10 o'clock for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
over
it's
there.
hiding off in the distance. So if
That
I was
goes here?
actually playing Breath of the so if I was playing Breath of the Wild, I'd pick up that rock and I'd put it in this spot, and then where this little pinwheel would be, a Korik would appear, and then he'd give me a little Korik seed.
Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot.
And-
Awesome.
Yeah, right next to you actually is a little leaf mask, which I've tried to hide
very
the little
sneaky.
Koriks. Sneaky.
Very sneaky snake.
If you go down from that rock section down onto the beach, this is a little nod to Flower Blight Ganon. So Zelda peoples like to call this shrine. There's a shrine where there's like all these flowers and they're in like a circular spiral shape, and you have to walk in between them. And there's like this lady, and everyone calls her Flower Blight Ganon because if you touch the flowers, she's like, "Don't touch the flowers." And then you have to start again. And so she really loses her crap, which is why I put the little watering can there too. So this is like my makeshift shrine for that. So this is a little nod to her because she's a demon. So I just chucked her in there. So
It's really cool looking. Very pretty.
Thank you. And we sneak through here. Back through here. And as we come up here, this next spot is my resident services was in a very jank place. I didn't restart to pick my map. I just kind of worked off my partner's Switch because I kind of just took it hostage and then made it a Zelda Island. But this is like a nod to Clocktown / Ocarina of Time. So the reason it's Clocktown colors because Ocarina of Time is more of like a grayscale. But Clocktown's got this kind of color scheme. So we've got like kind of like the flowers and just markets kind of stuff, pots and everything like that. Look at our villagers. We got Epona. Hello, Epona.
I love the dogs. I'm gonna pull the map up too. So tell us a little bit about the villages you have. Let's see, you have Byron, Zelda, and Link for your residents, and then tell me a bit about like why you chose the villagers that you chose.
Yep, of course. So Anka represents the Gerudo because she's got that like Egyptian kind of vibe, that desert kind of vibe. So Anka represents that. Goose represents the cuckoos. So in Kakariko Village, there's these like chickens, and they're just always around. You can kind of pick them up, and then if you like hold on to them, you can kind of fly with them.
Right.
So I've got Goose there. We've got Octavian, which represents an Octorok. He looks the closest to an Octorok in Link's Awakening. So that's his village over there. He's over in Lulun Fishing Village. We've got Sterling and Nox represent our Hylian guard, so they're protecting the castle from Boris, who is Ganon, Pig Ganon, or
Nice.
because Ganon has multiple forms, so that's him in his like pig form. Or if you want to think of him as a bokoblin, he can also double as that too. Clay represents our little Goron, so he's in our Elden region up like near the volcano. So they're like little creatures that roll around up in the Elden region. And yeah, so I thought he was kind of cute. Elma represents Epona, which is Link's horse. Roscoe represents Ganon's horse, which and then we've got Avery, who represents a Rito villager living up in the treetops. So
awesome.
That's my villagers.
Very well thought out.
Well, thank you. It took so long to deliberate which ones we wanted to do, but we worked together as like a community, and then we decided these were the best ones. I was gonna do a Zora's Domain resident, but there was no perfect villager. I was like thinking maybe like Chai from the Sanrio, but the Zora, there's not really like a fishy villager, to be honest with you. So I was like, it's not worth it. We've got like a nod to the post office. The postman's always running. So the thing with the dogs is in Ocarina of Time, there's all these dogs running around the neighborhood as you go, and there's like a waterfall, and the lovers are like dancing near the waterfall and stuff like that. So pretty much I just kind of had to work to the resident services when that happened, because it's kind of like the resident service is really hard to move. You can't move it at all, and I was trying to blend it in without just having a resident services. So it's just like, you know what, I can just kind of make this kind of look like, you know what I mean? Kind of
it looks really well blended in. I was just thinking about Elmer. I feel pretty bad for Elmer, because I guess if they ever do the crossover and you get the actual Epona villager, it's gonna be cut.
Sorry, Elmer.
Poor guy. Gonna have to go back to being a glue pun, I guess.
I'm sorry, it just has to be done. Or maybe Wolflink. If the Wolflink villager comes in too, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
There's a few. I think there's a Ganon pig too. So
really,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
100%.
They've done the crossover for every game so far except for this one. So they're gonna do it.
I reckon they're gonna do it.
They have 4 of them. One's called Medley.
Yeah, Medley's gorgeous. She's from Wind Waker.
Yeah, and then so basically this resembled the appearance of the actual Medley, and then they have an actual pig called Ganon. Like a blue
Boris,
pig.
you're gonna have to go.
Pona, Medley, Ganon, and Wolflink hopefully will all be coming to Animal Crossing, and I guess that kind of sucks for 4 of your villagers if that happens, right?
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
It is the way. That's true. That's how cookies crumble.
As we come down here, this is a little nod to the scientist house. So there's like a lab in Ocarina of Time. Wow. It's not perfect geographically, but essentially there is the scientist house, and then a little bit further down there's the Scarecrow song. So there's like this really flamboyant scarecrow that's like, "Hey baby, do you want to dance?" And they want to teach you like a song, and this special song like you take you like can find certain like secret places in the game. Mm-hmm. So that's just like a little reference to the scarecrow sitting there wanting to teach you a song. And then if you come through over here, this is a reference to the Lake Hylia / water temple. So there's a water temple here, and yeah, it's pretty much just a nod to that. But if we were being geographically correct, the scientist would be more in a different direction. Would not be here.
Yeah,
but we have to do
limited.
It because of the...
How do I leave this place? There we go.
It's all very tight. If you go back up... Oh yeah, going next way. As we go going up, you can go into the... Like, we call this like the horse stable, so if you kind of like tilt your camera up, you can kind of see how I've like done the panels at the back with the silos to kind of make it look like a stable. We've got like the horsies over here. Yeah, we've got horsies, and we've got like a little... Sorry, I'll let you go in. But we've got like the horsies, and we've got just like the cooking spot. So yeah,
that's great.
You have a little look around. Yeah. That's pretty much that is. Just chucking a few extra things in. There's usually a dog there that will take you to treasure, so there's a little doggy hiding just past the hay bed.
Oh, cool.
And then,
man, you put a lot of detail into this.
Yeah, I tried to just get like a little bit, like just like a little touch of everything kind of in here. Okay, now the chaos that is the beach. If you come through here, this rock, okay, this rock's kind of cheeky to get through. Kind of like diagonally walk through.
This is the coolest rock I've
Try,
ever
like...
seen in my life. I want a rock like this on my island.
You
Seriously,
can
this is
do it
huge.
too.
I mean, I could. I just have to reset a bunch. I'm not going to. It's a nice looking rock you got, though. That's huge.
Yeah, it's a massive rock. So I didn't know what to do. But pretty much, this is like, there's like this one shrine. There's one shrine on called Evantider Island. And you go onto this island and you have to survive. You go with nothing. So it's kind of like it's on Breath of the Wild. So you have to find a puzzle ball in this like trial. And you have to put it into this like little hole. And that's what this whole like kind of rock is a nod to, like just that part of it. Because you go on like a deserted island. So the rock is kind of out at sea anyway, which is where you need to throw the puzzle ball. So that's what I just made this rock to be, because I was like, I have no idea what to do for this rock.
What's a fantastic looking place. I absolutely love that area. I'm jealous of your rock at the same time. But I'm also very impressed with, make sure not to step in this poop real quick, but I'm very impressed with that because that looks so cool.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we have to be careful here because there could be bokoblins around. We're at our little bokoblin camp. They're out busy. I think they're tormenting someone else. But yeah, this is my little bokoblin camp. And
this is so cool.
Thank you.
Very good beach utilization. Beaches are hard to do stuff with.
I hate decorating beaches. I'm horrible at them. I literally am.
Good.
This is my first island that I have fully done every single beach. Every other beach, I get to my beach and I'm like, and I'm going to delete my island. I'm
Smart
like, yep,
place to get to
delete it.
The campsite. I like that there. Yeah, no, you did it also on this. I'm starting to understand why you constantly went to King's Depot, though, to get all this. For those of you guys who don't know, King's Depot is a outdoor furniture, plant, tree, shrub, flower treasure island that you can check out during my streams. We'd love to have you join us. But you can come use that and you get a bajillion. You can get all the houseplants in the world, apparently. There's like 1,000.
Amazing.
How many do you have? It's insane.
I don't want to take inventory, but I will say that my item does lag. There is way too many of these things, but it was so easy. I just came to like 40 at a time. It was fantastic. I love King's Depot. Literally, I should have like a frequent flyer pass. I'd have my own island. I would literally have my own island by that point.
You should just set up a Mario pipe to King's Depot.
Just straight, yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool if you could do that at people's islands.
And you're on the other side just throwing the plants in and it just pops out all these leaves. Oh gosh. Nice. As we come through here, this is Gerudo Valley. So this is my little Gerudo nod to it. So there's like this little area where you come in and we hope that no one finds us. Men are not allowed in Gerudo. We have to dress up. So yeah, as we come through, we got like all like the jewelry. We got the outfit, which is also done by Naden Far Crossing, which is incredible. Wow. I can't believe she made that. But yeah, we just got like the little nod to it. It's pretty much just a little nod. It was meant to be a lot bigger, and I was actually going to put Anka's house in it and make Anka's house one of the shops. You have to go behind to the left, or yeah. I was going to put Anka's house in, but I kind of got to a point when I was decorating where I had it already mapped out, and then I kind of was like, oh, I have 8 houses to place and the smallest space possible. Right. So I had to put them all into Rito Village, and Rito Village just was like meant to be smaller, but it kind of took up a part of Gerudo Valley, unfortunately. So I was like, okay, we're going to have a small Gerudo on this island.
Looks good.
As we come back through, well. Thank you. I had a different pathway, but someone found this really, really, really nice. It's like really natural path. It's Japanese
looks really good.
Path. I don't know how, but there's always, every time I find like a really nice path, it's done by someone who's like Japanese. Like they have so much detail. I'm always just amazed by the stuff that is created. There's some really, really, really nice like road pathing, just everything. Have you seen the one where people do the forced perspective and they create like, it looks like a falling city? They're incredible. Just like the
I have not
stuff
seen
that
that.
is made. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
there's some
you need to
seriously
see it.
impressive Japanese designs. For
I
sure.
know. I wish I could change the language so that I could search, because I could just look it up in Japanese.
Right.
It would be amazing. I feel like we're missing out on so many bloody designs. As you come through here, this is the Hyrule Ruins.
Wow.
So-
how cool this is.
Thank you. So this is just like, I just tried to make buildings look like they kind of were there / knocked down. And
Yeah, it
I
looks
did
just
the
like it.
Achilles touch. You'll be
Putting
proud
some
of me. I
boots
put the
on some
Achilles
stuff.
touch in.
Nice.
I put boots on. That's actually the first time I met you, remember? I met you when you came into my stream, and I was decorating my other island, and I was trying to get the trash. It was literally the trash corner, and I couldn't get it right, and you were like, put some boots there, and I was like, hello. And I was like, put it there, and I was like, wow. You know what? That's my favorite part of that island, literally.
Friendships begin
my
with
favorite.
the boots on the thing.
Exactly.
Do you mind if I explore this a little bit real quick?
Of course, please, please.
Look at this. It does look. It looks very like. It looks like runes. I've seen runes. I've been to real runes before, and this looks a lot like them in the Animal Crossing version of them. But yeah, it definitely looks like there were like buildings here, like some kind of fortress that got destroyed. This is a really cool area. This is gosh, I wish I had room on my island for something like this.
Your island's sick though. I can't wait for you to finish it.
In 5,000 years.
5 years later. As we come down here, this is a nod to more of Evantider Island. Evantider Island has some flamingos on it, so I kind of hid the flamingos in the corner, so you won't really know. They're kind of they're not even looking at you. They're very antisocial, but they're just there.
They're above me.
This is Goose's house. I thought it would be appropriate to chuck him on there. AKA, I had nowhere else to put his house, so it goes there. Yeah, he's just got some cheeky decoration. I just kind of blended them in. As we come through here, this is going to be like the start of Zora's domain. It will then turn into Llewellyn Fishing Village, and then turn back into Zora's domain. So as we come through, really you can kind of see. Thank you. If you can see, I like decorated all the way up. It's like multiple levels of decoration, so it's just like this big grand ice thing. I can't wait for the ice fencing. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah. I was looking at your record box crates, which is one of the things that I love doing too. We're not gonna have to do that anymore.
Yes.
They're adding real crates.
I'm
Finally.
actually adding crates. What?
Yeah, they are. You might not be able to do anything like this with your what are those called again?
Record
These boxes?
Are they called record boxes?
No, like the actual. What are they supposed to be?
Oh, Korok boxes.
Korok boxes.
They're like,
yeah,
they're meant to be like puzzle blocks. So this is like in Breath of the Wild, you use your magnesis to be able to copy the opposite. So you just make it match, and once you make it match, then a Korok appears. So it's like a little game.
Yeah, I remember when you're working on this. This is really cool. I don't think you'll be able to make crates with like the Korok boxes on them or not, but the record boxes work. They look good.
It's our Octorok. Hello, Octavian. Hello. This is my pier. Obviously, Cap'n ain't coming anytime soon.
Right.
I ain't changing that. But yeah, we've got like a little pier. This is more like just like the fishing village. It's like in the southeast of the map on Breath of the Wild, because a lot of the maps in Zelda, they all change kind of a little bit. Like if you play Twilight Princess, if you play it, depending on which console you play it on, it's actually mirrored and flipped. But most of the time, put a little asterisk next to that, these guys are where they are. I kind of based it off Breath of the Wild, and then kind of just, when I needed to change things, I just pulled from other Zeldas. But it was meant to start off. It was planned to be more of like a Breath of the Wild themed island. Oi. Oi. So as we come through here.
You might put those back on. I was messing with your bonfire. Well, I like the pearl. That looks good.
Thank you. I was trying to find expensive things because Zora's domain's kind of very, very grand, and it was really hard to try and get things that kind of fit with the arches and stuff like that.
Ooh, I like how you use the is that the oil diffuser right there? That looks really good. Oh man, look how pretty this is.
I tried to get it all kind of looking nice, and I love how it all glows at nighttime. I know you've got like some really cool moments on your island where like the ice petition glows as well. Looks so cool.
The ice stuff is so cool. It really is. I hope they're adding some more that they didn't reveal yet.
That would be amazing. But yeah, we've got like the throne. That's your throne. You can be the king of Zora's domain.
I have the coolest bum in all the domain.
All the waterfalls and everything.
That's gorgeous. You get a nice little view of it. Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I like how you use the confetti too, the festival confetti.
I tried to hide it because that machine's kind of
you can't really see it. You can only see the confetti.
I was like, just kind of hide it under there.
When you have a present over there, that's really cool. You have so many good details.
I just tried to look for anything that was kind of blue, to be honest with you, and I was like, if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we've got this of like, if you just like put your camera up, you can see that we've decorated all the way up through the mountain.
Oh wow!
With that.
So yeah, you'll probably replace these fences with the ice fences when that comes out, huh?
Pretty much, probably.
Makes sense.
Most likely. We've got a little fishing house just to kind of symbolize the fishing village. We've got our king crab because I just think that crab is so cool. I think he's sick.
He is cool.
I can't get out. Sorry, there's not much space on this island.
No worries.
You can go over to see Mr. Crab.
How's it going, friend? Oh, he won't let me pass, huh?
No, you shall not pass. He's crabbing door.
It's his rune rock thing, so he doesn't want me to go over there. It's fine. I cannot leave. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to navigate through like small areas.
100%. Kind of like I just like it though. If you don't put it tight, it doesn't look as, I don't know. It just looks spaced. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard. Look, another Achilles moment. The boots.
I know. I saw that. That's funny.
I love that. Anytime I see boots on something, I'm like, Achilles.
I was the first person. I invented boots on things.
You trained me. You gave me the idea. So, these islands are massive. You don't actually realize how big they are until you, like...
Where'd you go? I'm lost.
I went back down.
Okay,
sorry.
No worries. I couldn't figure it out.
We're going off on an adventure. We're going to go back up here.
That looks really good when it's set out. The stone axe. Man, this ruins is one of my favorite parts for sure.
Thank you. It took ages.
Yeah, it looks like you put a lot of detail in it. The custom design in here is so cool.
Did you know it's actually a path? It's like the path, but I just didn't have enough design slots to get more of the path. But you can make like a full-on, like as in like this whole path here. You can make that with that rock.
Yeah, it looks like one. I don't know how you made it look so kind of like torn down and broken apart though. It looks really good.
I picked like 3. I didn't have much choice. I picked 3 that would work and I was like, yep, we're going with this. And I just kind of patched it together in this. I really wanted the grass, like the weeds to overgrow, but I didn't realize there is a weed limit. You can only have a certain amount of... Yes, there's a certain amount of fully grown weeds that you can have on your island. You can only have 150 weeds on your island and they will all grow to full length. But if you plant any more after that, no more weeds will grow. They won't grow. They'll stop. It'll stunt their growth.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I found that out when I was trying. My field wouldn't grow, and I was like, "Why is my field not growing?"
That makes sense.
And I figured it out.
Wow. Look at this area.
This is my Elden region. So this is like you can think of like Death Rock.
Look at this little guy.
Just, yeah, they're the Gorons. So they're all throughout. They're the little roly people. This is what Clay is gonna be like part of, if that makes sense. Hopefully Clay's home. I don't know if he's home, but they're all looking at the fire. They all like to just chill around here. They're all little happy beans.
I like how you'd use the what are those called? Standees to make the flowing lava. That's really smart.
One of the community actually made it for me because I was sitting here going, I found this floor design when I first started, and I was like, I need to find something to flow it down. And then, I think their name was Ghosty Blue, actually. Yeah, they were really, really lovely. And they just sat there and they designed it, and then they sent me the code. I downloaded it, put it up, and then I was like, oh, maybe the color needs to be darker. And they just sat there and they designed it, and I was just baffled, literally. I was like, how do you do that?
So
It looks
cool.
exact. It matches. It's like it matches. I
Right.
was so impressed. Having a little conversation.
This is awesome.
Thank you. Guess how many termite mounds? I actually don't know the answer, so don't answer.
104. A
I
lot of
reckon
them.
there's way more. There's so many. We've got a little like rupee pot shop going on.
Wow.
There's
That's awesome.
way too many of these things. Have you got your ladder on you?
Lighter or ladder? Ladder, yes, I do.
Ladder.
I thought you said you have your lighter on me. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't smoke.
Your butt's about to get burnt. Wow.
Oh, look at this. And then we're gonna have ladders we can sit down in this update. That's so cool.
That's gonna be sick. So you can actually jump everywhere.
This
You're not gonna be able
awesome.
to get over here.
Why not? Why won't you let me over there?
Because
it's one person at a time.
we'll have to do a little tango thing. We'll do a little tango in the middle. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, go back up there. If you go over there, you
Dude,
can
I like how
see...
he braces himself to jump, dude. It's awesome.
It's so cute. But yeah, you can see like the bit of the mountain, like the lava flowing down the mountain.
Yeah.
I wish you could like patch the thing so you didn't have that little gap, but hey, oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You could probably throw it on a simple panel, maybe, but I think it looks better
Simple
the way you
panel's a
have
bit
it.
tall,
Right.
and you
yeah,
can't
simple
jump
panel's
over
too
the top
tall.
of it too. You can jump over the face standees. You can't jump over a simple
Whoa!
panel.
I didn't know you could do that. That's so cool. Okay. Why can I go over here?
It's touchy.
There we go.
There you go, and then
That's
one
so
more.
cool. You can jump over the standees. I did not know that.
You can, but you can't jump over the simple panels. 'Cause I tried that.
Oh, interesting.
This is where Clay lives. Clay lives up here.
Wow.
And I've just kind of just decorated it generally. All my bloody rocks. Not my rocks, sorry. All my, what is it? My fossils always spawn here. It's a pain.
I think if there's any place for fossils to spawn, this is probably the most appropriate place, right?
What? Yes, this is true. This is true.
Jump to the magma.
And as we
So
we come
cool.
through, we've got the hot springs, the Goron hot springs, and don't fall down and die in the lava.
Wow, look at that crack. I like how you use the floor lights too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to hide them. We've got a little viewpoint here. I'll get out of your way. Sorry. Very, very squishy. But yes, you can. If you go over there, you can kind of see over the forest.
Oh yeah,
Because the
that's
next
so
part
pretty.
behind this technically is leading onto the Kart forest. So my island's not really. I guess it's quite tight, but it's also very. You've got to kind of search for things. I'm not letting you get to things easily. Like the temples are not really easy to get to unless you kind of look for them. You got to find the shrine in order to. Like obviously you can use the map, but you've got to find the shrine in order to get to the temples. Otherwise you miss that completely. And you can also miss Gerudo Village if you don't find the shrine too.
Mm-hmm.
So as we come up here, I'm just going to quickly show you around there. You can kind of see as we like climb up here. I just decorated along the beach and stuff like that. Just more decorations.
Very tight.
Yeah, we can
Very
sneak
tight
through
squeeze.
here.
You can even
This
go
is
all the
more
way
for
up
just
here, huh?
ambience.
Oh wait, am I not supposed to go there yet? I have a
You
feeling
can go
there's-
up there, 100%. You can go all the way up there.
Oh, I'll
It's
follow
just
you
kind of,
first.
this is all just decoration. It's literally, you can go wherever you want.
Wow.
It's just decoration of like, just adding on to the region.
I like it a lot. It looks great.
Yeah, just adding on.
This is my little hut over here. This guy needs to move out. I live here now.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And this guy's selling stuff.
What's
These
he got?
guys are having a little
Rupees? Nice.
rupees and pots. This
Oh,
guy,
hey, dude,
these
are
guys
they
having
not-
a lava
Yeah,
connection.
they're lava proof, aren't they?
Yeah, they like eating rocks and whatnot and rolling around. They don't mind the heat. So they're having a
Stay
little
safe out there,
faucet
okay, guys?
circle.
Don't drown in the lava or anything. You get stuck.
Don't get
Wow.
caught by Ganon. Come on. But yeah, that's essentially that bit, and that leads up to the not the Elden region, sorry, the Llewellyn, the fishing village. I've tried to really make the areas so that you can't see the other areas from. Like when you're in a specific area, you're in a specific area,
Right.
And-
yeah. It's hard. That's really hard to do.
which really helps when you do the dense forest. Like when we were at Gerudo, you didn't even realize that the barn was literally right in front of it. The stable
Can I
was
peek
right
up
in
here
front of
real
it. Oh yeah, of
I didn't.
course.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice that. Oh, okay. It just left me back here. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, little
Very
cart puzzle
pretty.
over there.
I thought for a second there was a little secret area over here that you were trying to hide from Achilles and everybody else.
Oh, no.
No, we can't get there.
No, no, no. Unfortunately not. You know, that would be really cool. That would have been sick. But no. I was gonna do 4th level glitch, but this area took up so much space. This originally, the design, this was the first area I worked on, and the Elden region was meant to be Elden region, Zora's domain, and then Kakariko village. But I ran out of space, so it just was Elden and Zora's domain. Because I was gonna put houses in Kakariko village.
I remember when you were working on this too, because I don't know if you're like using my Treasure Islands much yet. I think we already knew each other, but I don't know if you've really been much when you were working on this. I'm like, hey, if you need the termite mounds, I got a place you can go get some. I don't know how you got all these termite mounds before. It was crazy.
I would literally, on my day off, sit on Twitch and go to Treasure Islands and grab the termite mounds. Literally wait in queues. And then I was like, you had a drop bot, and I was like, I have been saved.
Just drop as many of them as you need.
You know that meme, like where like there's like the person with like the I owe you my life? It's like I've given you some food. Thank you. That's like literally you. Thank you. This little place back here, it's paying homage to Link's Awakening. So it's like a little cute 2D game, and there's a little moment we can recreate that moment if you'd like. If you sit right next to me.
If I must.
If you must, you can be Marin, and we just look out into the ocean. That's pretty much the moment. Pretty much we're forever looking for Marin. It was all a dream kind of vibe. So,
hey, sit back down real quick. I'm gonna get a picture.
Oh, 100%. Let's go.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Nice. What a cool area. Good use of your secret beach.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know what to do with the secret beach. The beaches are hard. For me personally, designing secret beaches, well, not secret beaches, more just beaches in general, and interior design. Oh. Interior design was quite a journey for me.
Hey, you did a great job. Everything I've seen so far looks really awesome.
Why, thank you. It's a lot of hours. There's it's kind of hidden. It's meant to be hidden because I didn't have enough space. Story of my life. To get to this area in the Zelda map in like Breath of the Wild, you have to go through the Lost Woods. Mm-hmm. And it's very, very like it's a classic like maze where you always get lost. So I try to hide it so that when you get here, it's kind of a little bit more, you feel victorious that you found this. So this is the Great Deku Tree. So if you come in to where the Master Sword is, please, Nintendo, give us the Master Sword. I know that is an item.
That's a good design, though.
Again, by Naden Far Crossing.
Makes
absolute
sense.
Legend. And if you look up, you can see the force perspective of the Deku Tree.
Look how cool that is. That's awesome. Let me get a little better view of it with the camera. Look at that.
Da, 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 da.
Wow, that's awesome. I want to make a big tree like that on my island eventually.
Yeah, 100%. I found simple panels, and I just chucked them behind as well to kind of just like bring it all kind of together, to kind of blend it in. It was sick.
Leaf mask
Super
over
fun.
here.
Yeah, so the Koriks live in here, so that's why there's a few of them in there. There's a few Koriks hiding around in this whole little section. And if you have your cheeky ladder, this is part of like how you have to find it. It's so sneaky. If you come up here, you will actually find our shrine. Now this is going to be fun to coordinate.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Very
so
cool.
if you wouldn't mind, do the honors. Would you like to enter the shrine?
Yeah, we'll do it. Alright. Nice use of the pipe. Very smart.
I wonder where you're going to end up. Hope we end up in the same spot. Where have you ended up?
A forest.
Are you? Oh, look at us.
I'm by
Oh no, are
Anka.
you outside? Oh, you're outside.
Okay,
I thought we went to the same spot. Ignore. No, I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
Okay, wait, I already jumped.
Oh no.
Where am I? Hello?
Where are you?
I don't know, it's loading. I'm inside somewhere.
Is it like
I'm in a
trees
maze.
or is it? Okay, wait there. I'm coming.
Oh shit, I already left.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go?
Wherever you want to go. I just want to meet up with you.
Okay. Alright, okay, I'm at the shrine again. Where do I go?
Just jump back in.
Okay. Okay, now I'm outside again.
Just wait for me to come to you.
3 hours later.
Yay!
Nice.
I've flown in. Hello.
What is Anka
Welcome
wearing?
you.
A cat
Oh,
shirt?
she's got a meme shirt.
That's
I think it's
funny.
called a meme shirt.
Yeah.
So jank. You're gonna need that ladder again, my friend. Sorry. Just a few more days until we can place those ladders permanently. Behind that barrel. Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
So Anka lives there. We've just got all the Gerudo villages. So what I've tried to do with this area is I've really tried to create like kind of like a treetop kind of fort kind of vibe. That's our Gerudo villager, Avery. So I've used like the jail bars and I've used perspective and kind of chucked them up on the high level and put the trees on the lower level to kind of feel like we're in the treetops.
We're
just
jammed
push
up.
it. Bully my villager.
Oh, there we
Or
go.
I'll bully them. Fantastic.
Wow, this is cool.
Yeah, so if you go to the left and down, and then to the, and then go left again, you'll get to,
Yeah, a
Sterling's
fake ladder
house.
here. I guess you'll replace with a real ladder. That's cool.
I couldn't put a real ladder there because it's kind of half. It's like, it's in the half section, if that makes sense. It's in between two tiles because of the jail bars take up the 0.5. So technically it won't let me climb there. Rip to my soul.
Well, it might let you. Maybe.
Sorry?
It might let you place the ladders there after the update.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You're not
Maybe.
wrong. Okay, Avery, we're going to fight.
This is cool.
I'm going to fight my villager in a second.
I'll
Alright.
play the drums while I wait.
My villager just does not want to cooperate.
Kind of a tight squeeze area. This is cool. My boy Sterling. Chilling. Wow. I like this a lot.
Do that. If you want to just do that area.
Okay.
Move out of the way, Avery. I'm going to punch you. Get out
Here,
of
wait,
the way.
I got an idea.
Push this mofo. There he is. Get out of here.
You're gonna have to move a little bit here. We got him.
Why does he move for you?
We gotta, because I'm in charge here, okay?
Yeah, you're the king.
Alright, you're free to roam the
In
country.
my villagers and they're listening.
You're not free to.
I need you on the island
continue
for
guiding
security.
me. Ooh, what's this? I can stand here too? Cool. Ah, man, this
Oh,
is
it's just
nice.
like a little basing.
I remember
It's
when
driving
you
me
worked on
nuts.
this area, how excruciating it was at times, but it looks really good.
Drove me nuts. But
You had to
I was
move,
just figuring it all
redo
out.
stuff just to figure out how to get everything positioned properly. You have to take apart everything to add one detail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those are the best
pretty
areas,
much.
though. Nothing good comes easily, and it looks awesome.
Thank you. If you look up, if you go as far as you can to the left, and you kind of look in the top of your corner, top left corner, you can kind of see the statues, the stone lion dogs with the apples. So that's like an offering puzzle, another Kart puzzle. So if you if you offer an apple to all that, you actually get a Kart. So yeah, this is my Gerudo village. And yeah, so we've got that all going. There's just so much of King's Depot chilling over here. I think we need security. Security!
Oh no, we're never gonna be able to leave. There we go.
So
He really doesn't move for you?
Nah,
Here,
I need
switch
the
to me for a
Achilles
second.
touch.
Oh, shoot, wait. Never mind.
Oh, he moved. Yay! Doesn't listen to me. I've lost control of my villagers.
You've basically caged him in. that whole
pretty
little
much
area
what's
is kind of a cage, but it looks good. It's a nice looking cage at least.
Literal jail bars. If you would like to do the honors of flying out of Rivali's Landing.
So check this real quick. I don't know
Oh,
if I
yeah.
saw over here.
Sorry.
Anka, please.
Yeah, that's just the plan. Anka, please. Go back in your house
You can't
and
really see
just
over there, huh? That looks good though.
sanitize.
What's that bird doing? It's chilling.
Oh, it's just there. Anka, I have a bone to pick with you. You have one more strike and you're out. Alright, if you'd like to fly out of Riley's Landing, hopefully
okay.
we land in one of the temples.
Let's see where we end up.
Let me know where you land.
Oh, look at where I ended up. I ended up, it looks like
In a forest?
some kind of indoor forest.
Okay, I'm coming. I'll find you.
Wow, this is cool.
That's the forest temple that you
I
have
thought you
arrived
said you're
in.
bad at interior design. This looks great. I dig it. I dig it.
You should have seen me doing it. I was having a nightmare. So that room that you're in currently is the room that is, I'm on my way, sorry.
You're
is
good.
the entrance to Ocarina of Time Forest Temple. It's my take on it. The posts that we're gonna get, those columns, oh, they're gonna look so good there.
Oh my gosh. I want to
'cause
use
there's, like,
those, but I hope they have a
columns.
non-vine version of those so I can put them in my island. I'm excited.
Yeah, that would be sick. That would be so cool. I've actually seen someone when they use, because I wasn't really a big fan of using the cardboard like standees. I just think they look fake. But
It looks good in here.
Yeah, I also found someone recently used the spring and the summer one, so they had like the two different tones, and that kind of gave it a bit more variance, I guess. It kind of made it look a bit more legit. Which way would you like to go first? Your pick.
I'll follow you.
Dealer's choice. Alright, we'll go to the left. Off to the left is another room within the Ocarina of Time Forest Temple. There's a room where you have to climb down the well, and you climb down the well and you get into like the basement, and it's just it's part of the dungeon. So I've just kind of done a little nod to that.
This is a good song.
Thank you. I tried to pick some like, I don't know, adventure-y kind of music to kind of match each
very
kind of
adventure-y.
room.
It's a forest adventure song, in my opinion.
I can't even remember what it's called.
KK Condor.
Uh-huh.
I use it in my forest.
So yeah, no, it's fun. I like it. It felt foresty. Okay, if you're scared of spiders, this is not the room for you. This is the Skulltula room. So there's like an infamous room where the roof drops, and you have to kind of stand on the proper tile so you don't like get squashed. There's like these things that you get throughout Ocarina of Time. They're called Skulltulas, and you have to shoot them with your slingshot. And yeah, I put some of the spiders in. So this is just kind of a filler room. Kind of turned out quite nice. I was kind of impressed with it.
Yeah, I like it. The music doesn't really match all the spiders, but it's good. I like it. Too many spooters for me.
Too many spiders. Alright, so if we go up, I think we'll go upstairs. This one is one of the rooms in the Woodfall Temple from Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda. Pretty much anyone would recognize this room, but the big giveaway that's not really letting it show, there's meant to be like this massive box in the middle that's got like a Majora's Mask sign on it, and you gotta like push the box, and depending on where you come in the room, you can like get through. But it's pretty cool. We've got like a purple flooring as well, because it's meant to be like swamp, it's meant to be like poisoned, and then once you've cleared the temple, it actually goes into normal water. So
yeah, this is really cool.
I never knew that you could put down your custom designs on the floor as like a single mat. I did not know this. It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it's quite fun. So yeah, that's that room. And then if we go downstairs, that's another, it's very loosely based off the compass room from Woodfall Temple as well.
Okay.
So there's a chest in the middle. You get your compass inside the dungeon. So obviously this is not very accurate, because in like the other Zelda games, everything besides Zelda, everything besides Breath of the Wild, it's like an actual dungeon that you enter. But Breath of the Wild, you go into shrines, which is a new concept. I just thought that was the main thing, because Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda. So, and then when I found out that it wasn't all shrines and fun, I was like, oh, they got a lot of guts. Zelda games has a lot of guts, and I love them. Loved them ever since.
Yeah, they're great games. Seriously.
So bloody good. This final room, we're gonna fight Ganon, and we're gonna get a heart crystal.
Very cool.
I was really this is one of the rooms when I started doing this. This is one of the first rooms that I started decorating when I came in, and I got a little bit bummed out, I'm not gonna lie, because you know the rope fencing, there's like a fence, and it's like a rope, it kind of like loops, and it kind of looks like movie kind of ropes. That would have been perfect, or like wedding fence would have been perfect here. And then I went to put it inside, and then it wouldn't place because it's fencing, and I was like, this is why I don't interior design. And then I stopped designing interior that day. I was like, yep, and I'm done with this room. Because that would look so cool, just putting like this like rope around the edge.
Yeah, no, for sure. It looks good though. I like it. I like the heart crystal.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so that's
it definitely looks like there's some kind of rope fence thing on an interior of a villager's house. It might not be the rope fence, but there's some kind of like rope-like fencing thing, and like I remember seeing it. So that I think that's coming.
All right, well that's going in that room. Straight away in that room. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get to the fire temple. Keep jumping in, see if you can get pushed into the fire temple.
Went exactly where I came from. Is that supposed
Gerudo
to happen?
Village?
No, I went from the forest to the forest.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't think that's right. I'm inside a place now.
Yay! I see
Awesome,
you.
Nice. Wow, so I like how you did this. This is so cool. You put the bookcases facing each other, so you can't even tell that they're bookcases. You won't have to do it, I guess, once they add the new thing. But it looks good like this.
That's true, actually. This is like a take on the fire temple from Ocarina of Time. There's a boulder room, and there's like a boulder that chases you through a maze. So this is pretty much essentially it.
I love the music here. KK
yeah,
Cruisin'.
Oh my god. And there's like a what? I love that bit of the music. It's like do do do.
Wow.
Do, do, do. I love it. This is my favorite room. I was like, wow, I actually can interior design to an extent.
Looks good.
I was so excited.
Oh, the room that you're in now is your favorite room, or the one I'm?
Yeah,
Let's
the
see
one
what
I'm
we got.
in.
Oh man, this is freaking lit.
Yeah, this turned out sick. I was like, yes, I love
so
the moving
cool.
walls. The moving walls, moving floor. So fun.
Yeah, this is a really cool room.
Thank you. It's my favorite. It's so fun. I love the volcanic, like those tall garden rocks. I don't know why, but they don't look that dark when they're not near fire. But when they're near fire, they just look like a really charcoal color. I don't know why they're like that. But
they're great rocks.
It always...
Hope they add new rocks that are as good as those rocks. Those are the best rocks by far.
Rocks. Rocks and houseplants, give them. There's unfortunately a Goron who's been captured by Ganon. We're gonna have to find the key to help him get out. But we can just view him for now.
Just look down on him for the moment.
In there.
Nice room.
Sorry, mate. Thank you. Little prison. And then we've got... Oh, this is nearly our last bit. Oh no. We're nearly at the end of our tour. So back here is a nod to the entrance. So I was pulling my hair out trying to make things tessellate. We went with den desks, and then a few days later, Animal Crossing was like, and we're gonna have different size counters, and I was like,
yeah,
hallelujah, hallelujah, and they all tessellate. So I was like, okay, well this room's gonna get columns. It's gonna get columns. It's gonna get counters. It's gonna be fantastic. So
it looks really good.
Thank you. Hopefully people recognize it as soon as they walk in, but that's pretty much, it's just like a nod to the first room that you walk in when you go to the fire temple as well.
Right. That's awesome.
2 more rooms. I've got 2 more rooms to show you.
And that's the whole island?
That's the whole island. It feels like it's so huge, eh?
It is huge. That was a lot of stuff.
Huge. There's a lot of stuff. Your island's going to be even more massive. You've got so many houses.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
Whoa.
Huge. This room's like, there's like a room where like the metal like drops and goes into the lava and that. That's why I use like the iron entrance mats here to kind of just nod to that. Essentially, this was a filler room.
There's a big old poop over there. Look at that poop.
Yeah. Link's gotta go to the bathroom somewhere.
I like it. That's awesome. Downstairs?
The final room. Are you ready for a fight? A boss fight? You're gonna have to get ready. We're gonna fight Volvagia. And yes, that's the name of the villain. The dragon.
Say the name again.
Volvagia. It's the most ludus name. I was like, why would you name it that? But yes, we're gonna fight. Let's go.
This is so lit. Wow.
I just love running around this room, and this music just gets me so amped.
I like how you use the, so you used the lava custom design and overlaid it with other custom design? Oh, wait.
Yeah,
so wait. You use this as the floor. I didn't realize you could do that. That's a really cool thing. I assumed that you can only have one custom design at a time. So, but if you use it as the wall, as the floor piece, then you could place mats over it, huh? Wow.
Yep.
What is this sound?
It's something crazy.
KK Flamenco. I probably pronounced that wrong. This is really cool. I like this.
Is it flamenco?
I don't think it's flamenco.
You know what?
We're both going to have to take the L on that. I don't think we know how to say it. Flamenco?
That's okay. I can't pronounce words. I can't English, so it's okay.
Especially when you're recording or streaming, it's very hard.
Especially when I'm saying hello to people, new names. I just butcher them. I become a butcher. I'm a part-time butcher.
They gotta have the punctuation, or the capitalization. Whenever they come in without capitalization in their name, it's like so hard to figure out how you're supposed to say it.
I'm like, what is this name? And most of the time I get it wrong, so I'm like, just correct me, please.
Right.
Now, the fun part is... Actually, have you left? Yes, you have. That's okay.
What I miss?
Where'd you arrive?
The forest temple?
Amazing. Come out the front. Come out the front of the door. You can see a part of the castle.
Ooh.
You can see like a part which was kind of blocked off.
Oh yeah, here we go.
But this is as far as you get. So you can like see where the museum is.
You can't even get into these houses without going through those pipes, huh?
No, you can't.
What's the beginning of the fire temple? What does that look like?
That's on the opposite side. It's exactly the same. It's just mirrored.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's pretty much that on the other side. So I've just got like the way the castle's built. The top level is the museum. The bottom, the second level is the two houses, and then the bottom house is the main house, which we started at.
That's a smart way to do like a big castle. Very smart. Thank you so much for letting us check your island out. It was obviously a masterpiece. You put so much detail and time and energy and Treasure Island trips into making it possible. But really, it all came together like just wonderfully. Very, very cool island. And I know Zelda fans especially are going to love it. But I think even people who aren't really too familiar with the franchise will definitely appreciate and just like recognize how awesome this island is. I wanted to ask, what was your favorite area? Like, what is your favorite area on your island?
Oh, that's such a hard one. First I wanted to say thank you for like literally Achilles has literally sponsored this whole island. Just going to your treasure islands. This would not be possible. Do you see how many plants I have? That is ridiculous. I have a problem.
Well, you could probably, order it through your catalog and time travel a billion times, but maybe the some of the stuff that you can't necessarily get would be really hard to get without treasure islands for sure.
Do you imagine me ordering 5 trees a day? Do you see how many trees are here? So many poplets. I've done, oh my god, too many. It's way too many. But yeah, my favorite area, it kind of changed as I kept growing. So it started off being Elden region, and then, so like where like the volcano was, I loved that area. And then the next area I really, really liked was Zora's domain. Just because I just love the way it popped at night. And then the next place I really liked was the Deku Tree. I just really liked the Deku Tree because I tried so hard to get that one going. And then I think my next favorite one would have to have been the Fire Temple. I just loved like that main room in the Fire Temple. I was really, really happy with that. There's so many good places that I kept tweaking. Like literally the day I was uploading my dream address, that Elden region did not have any of the Gorons, the little people.
Right.
They weren't even in there. And then I just kind of put one out, and I was like, oh my god, that's what we needed. We needed this the whole time, and I kind of just put them everywhere, and I was like, oh, that's what it needed, like to kind of pull it all together in the end. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was a new
ruins.
addition. Since I've seen it last, that was a new addition to that area. It looks really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's your favorite villager of all time?
I'd have to say Maple. I do love Maple. Maple's so sweet. Just, yeah. Maple. 100% Maple.
Do you have Maple on your original island?
No. It's a soft spot. I've been villager hunting for Maple. I've used about 800 tickets.
Oh my gosh. It'll be worth it once you get her.
I refuse to amiibo in. I know you have like the amiibo, like the villager move-in thing, but now that she's evaded me for so long, I'm like, you must come in. But she has to come in for my new island. She's been assigned the role of Baby Bear.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you'll get to use her. That was what I was going to ask, to see if you could pick her up on one of your other islands.
Yeah.
You said Marshall's your number 2. Our man Marshall.
I love Marshall. He's so sweet.
He's
such
great.
A sweetie
That's a good choice. Good choice. You're not just saying that because I'm asking you, right?
No.
Okay.
No. I
Okay,
definitely have screamed when I found Marshall sometimes.
He's so cool. He's such a cutie.
Yes.
Maple is fantastic. That's a good villager. What
Maple's
about your
adorable
favorite
too.
on this island?
Favorite on this island? Great question. My favorite on this island. 1 second, let me just check my map.
See what we got.
I was gonna say Anka, but she's done some questionable things as of recent, so I might have to make my answer. I'm gonna have to say Sterling or Avery.
Ooh, Sterling. Sterling's a good one. I like Sterling. I think he's the most underrated villager of all time. He's a good jock. But he only really works for themes like ours, for my medieval island or your Zelda themed island. He doesn't work for every island, so that's the problem. But you know what? Most villagers.
When he's walking outside the thing, he's like lifting weights outside the on the drawbridge. It looks fantastic. I've yet to see Nox and Sterling together outside the castle.
We didn't see Nox. I just got Nox recently. I did a massive villager hunt for Nox. Took us like over 800 tickets to get Nox. Like you're saying, I could just put him on my island and just or amiibo him in, but I want to get him, and it'll be worth it once you get Maple, for sure.
Yeah.
But I haven't really gotten to know
100%.
Nox very much yet, because we went on that villager hunt and they dropped that. I can't remember if we got him before or after the direct. I think after the direct, maybe we got him afterwards, is when we restarted it, because I was trying to fill in stuff to do since I didn't want to decorate until all this new stuff came. But yeah, we finally got him, and it was really, really cool. But I haven't had much of a chance to get to know him yet. But he's a good villager.
Good number 2. He's a good number 2 to Sterling.
Yeah,
he's got Sterling's back.
Yeah, for sure. Sterling's definitely the in charge guard for sure. What originally got you into Animal Crossing?
Ooh.
Did you play any previous games? Is this your first one?
Yes. So my sisters and myself, we lived and breathed Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like a tradition. It was literally a tradition. So my sister and the middle sister and myself, we would play Wild World back in the day, because we would just play it all the time. And then when New Leaf came out as well, the middle sister, the younger sister also got it too. And we had like this family holiday. We'd always go to the beach every single year, and we would sit there with pens and paper, and we'd write out all the stuff that we need in our like encyclopedia. So we need like all the bugs, all the fish. And we'd like do all like the fossils and everything, and we would designate. We'd be like, okay, you know what, Sophie, you're changing to summer, and she'd be like, no, the weeds, and we'd be like, we'll come pick your weeds for you. Like we had to like bargain with because we all didn't want to time travel, because you actually had to pick up the weeds and like in those other previous games, and we'd have to like bargain and be like, come on, we have to get this rare like elephant beetle. And so we'd always like do that, and we literally would play that all the time. We'd just become obsessed around like Christmas time. We'd always play it, but we'd be playing it throughout the year. But Christmas was like, we'd be on like the island, there'd be no internet. We'd be like, okay, it's time to like fill this island up, because there was no treasure islands in the previous games, so you had to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you've been playing it for how long would you say? How many years ago did those games come out?
Oh, I want to say that Wild World came out. Ooh. I know that New Leaf came out around. When did New Leaf came out around when I was in university? Back in like, exposing my age here. When was it? 2013, if I want to say that correctly. I think it's 2013 it came out. Wild World. Let me look it up quickly for you. I want to say 2005.
Wow.
Oh, she's good.
You got it right. Nice.
Yeah, November 23rd, 2005.
November 23rd. That's my birthday. Interesting.
Is your birthday?
Yeah, November 23rd is. Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome. I didn't start playing until this game actually, but I wish I would have played some of the early ones. I might go back and play some of them eventually, but that's cool. So you've been playing it for
long time, actually.
16 years almost, maybe, huh? That's awesome.
Holy.
16 years an Animal Crossing veteran. That's awesome. You're a pro.
That's crazy. You should, I don't know, I would love to see your opinion, like, when you go back. For someone who hasn't played the Animal Crossing games, like, previous, to go back, I'm not sure how you'd react, to be honest, because it's a lot more constricting. But there's a lot of extra things, but it's also very constricting in ways that we take for granted in Horizons now.
I think, and that was one thing I from what I understand about, that was always something I kind of pointed out whenever I would discuss with people about the New Horizons and stuff. There's a lot of really cool features that they added in this game, like terraforming, and a lot of decorative stuff that you couldn't do in previous games, and
putting furniture outside.
Yeah, and especially now that we're going to have a lot of the features that were previously missing, like Rooster and Cap'n and stuff like that. Yep. I mean, we don't really know about any like multiplayer games and stuff, so that feature is kind of still missing. But they're filling in a lot of the stuff that people were asking for, that people thought were missing from the game. So yeah, going back and playing the previous games.
Can add in too, though.
Yeah, and I hope they do. But going back to the previous games, it might not look very good in comparison to New Horizons, especially after this update. But I still eventually want to check it out, if for no other reason than I want to talk to Marshall and see how sassy he is in the previous games.
Oh, good luck finding him.
Is it hard?
Yeah, so you don't get a choice who your villagers are.
Oh, you don't choose who your villagers are in previous games?
Nope. You don't
Sounds
choose.
Like those games
guess
suck.
What? And you also don't choose where they live. Like, they just move in. You don't get a choice.
Do they come and go as they please too?
Yes, and they.
What did Amiibos used to do?
You couldn't. That was for later games. I'm talking about Wild World and New Leaf and stuff like that.
New Leaf?
Literally, like, for example, I was sitting there and I had like this orchid field and I had all my fruits out and I had like, it was like so many, because there's so many more fruits, which they still haven't added in, which I hope they add in. I really hope they do, like mangoes, lychees, persimmons, lemons. Oh, there's so many of them that they haven't put in yet. Bananas. So I had all like my trees lined up, and then one day it was so devastating. I still am not over it. I'm still salty. I had them all lined up, and then the next day I come in, and then it was like, and this house is moving in, and I was like, right in the orchid field. In
your field?
Yep, and it moved in. I couldn't do anything about it.
That sounds awful. That's like hell on earth.
Yep, and I was like,
dude, New Horizons is the champ. It has to be, but I would still like to check those games out.
Oh, 100% check them out. They're very worth checking it out, but just take it with a grain of salt. There's some really cool things also. If you do get New Leaf, and you go to the island with Tortimer's Island, do like the tours, the island tours. There's like hide and seek tours, there's scavenger tours. I really reckon that they could add these in to like these games as well, because there's like these ones like you go and you earn points. So it's similar to like how they've modeled the DLC. Where you kind of, so like you do like a tour, and you could do it with your friends. So you can do like a hide and seek tour, and then like you go with these villages, and the villages kind of hide, and you have to find them within a time limit.
That's so cool.
If you find them faster, you get more tickets. And then there's like a scavenger one where you like get a list, and it's like, okay, you have to find a yucca. And so you have to go into each of the houses and find the plant and interact with it. And it'll be like, okay, cross that off your list. And you have to run around the island going into the different houses trying to find all these different like furniture items. So you got to like test your knowledge on like what the furniture items are and stuff like that.
Wow.
Which is cool.
Yeah, they might add that in eventually. Hopefully they do. That sounds pretty fun. Like I mentioned, guys, Tegan also streams on Twitch, and her channel link will be in the description by mine. Tegan, tell us a little bit about your channel and what kind of games you play over there and what your community is like.
Awesome. So what we do on Twitch, we're wide variety. So on Mondays we have our Zelda. So we're playing through all the Zelda games. We're going from we started from early. We're currently up to the Minish cap. We're gonna jump over to Breath of the Wild, and then we're gonna do some of the DS titles. Tuesday is our Animal Crossing day. We're currently actually developing a new island since this one's just been finished. We're doing a Shrek theme.
Very exciting.
So we'll see how that turns out.
And I will point out, guys, too, if you are in the United States, like I am, when she says Monday, it's your Sunday evening, and when she says Tuesday, it's your Monday evening.
I am in the future. I'm in Australia.
Future persons. All right, go on. What other games you guys got?
Wednesdays and Fridays, I actually leave it up to the community. So they use their channel points to redeem a game that they want me to play. Today I played Shadow of the Colossus. I've had redeemed before, like Pokemon Stadium. Mm-hmm. I've had so many different things. Cuphead. Literally, there's not a genre I won't touch. I'll do my best to play any title. Like Spiritfarer we had redeemed. Stardew Valley was redeemed. There's heaps of different games that we keep trying out. Mm-hmm. On Thursday, we are starting a new schedule where we're doing Stardew one week, and then the alternating week we're going to be playing some Pokemon. Yeah, and then on Saturdays, what do we do on Saturdays? Oh, I'm off.
Right.
And
so
then
that's
Sundays,
Friday evenings in the US, you take off.
Yeah. And then Sundays, we're doing story RPG games. So any game that has a big, it's not a very basic game. So it's anything, it could be Horizon Zero Dawn we recently did. We're doing Dark Souls. So we do a lot of different things over at the channel. The community's more about we're just trying to create a space on the internet where people can escape from what's going on in reality. Obviously, we're not oblivious to what's going on in reality, but it's just a space in the internet where we can all just kind of come, relax, be ourselves, not have to worry about, the craziness of the world, and just enjoy each other's company and just enjoy gameplay and general jankness. I normally break the games.
General jankness.
It's jank. Everything's jank. It's
extremely.
fine.
It's super jank. Dude, I say that word sometimes now because of you. I don't even know what it means. I mean, I know what it means, but
jank is anything.
You taught me to say it.
It's contextual. You're using it perfectly.
I gave you the shoes to place on stuff, and you gave me a new word.
I gave you the jank. Yeah.
One of the few words that I can pronounce correctly. Jank. Yeah, and you can normally find me over there Monday evenings. I hang out a lot. Monday is one of my days off of streaming, and you'll find me in Tegan's stream, either hanging out or lurking while she plays Animal Crossing. Definitely love to have you come join us at any of her streams. I pretty much lurk there every time, if I'm streaming myself, I usually still give her a review, but on my days off, you can usually find me over there. She has a really, really cool community, and it's a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. You will absolutely love it, and I hope to have you guys join us there sometime. Tegan, thank you again for letting us tour your island. I know you stayed up super late. We're not going to tell people how late you stayed up to make this happen, but with the living on the other side of the world, it kind of makes it hard to coordinate stuff, especially when we both stream and have other stuff we got going on. So seriously, thank you so much for maybe it is. I could be in the morning right now, or I could be at night. Who knows? But really, seriously, thank you so much for letting us come check this island out. I was really looking forward to really seeing it in its entirety, and it's completely flawless. Seriously. Such a cool island, so many cool references, so much attention to detail. I'm sure that we missed it. I'm sure that I missed a lot of details, just tons of things that I could go back through, watch the video again, or come back and tour it again sometime, and just catch new details and new things that'll stand out to me. I will also have Tegan's dream address in the description so you can check this island out yourself if you want to come explore it. And like I said, both of our channel links will be in the description. We'd love to have you come join our communities if you have not already. But other than that, thank you so much again, Tegan. It was great to tour the island, and we will catch you, okay?
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for your lovely words. Thank you.
Right on. Take care.
See ya.
All right, guys, that is it for the tour. Be sure to let us know what you thought of Tegan's Island down in the comments. Also, If you want to qualify to enter the Series 5 Amiibo pack giveaway that I'm doing, make sure that you are subscribed, you hit the notification bell, you hit the thumbs up button, and then the comments, just let us know what your favorite area of her island was. I know there's a ton of different areas to choose from, so it'll be tough, but if you do that, you'll have an entry in the giveaway. Even if you're not interested in the giveaway, if you do that for me, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment. It makes a massive, massive difference in our growing channel. We're still growing over here on YouTube, and I would really appreciate the support. There's also a link to a short that I did recently where I opened up a Series 1 Amiibo pack. If you watch that, hit the thumbs up button, and then leave a comment on that as well. You'll have an additional entry into this giveaway, and then I'm going to roll it in about a week or so. Even though this video took a while for me to get edited and then posted for you guys, I am actually starting today going to have weekly Animal Crossing videos up on my YouTube channel. You can expect them on Saturdays, typically around noon or 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have island tours planned, but those are not going to be weekly because they require a lot of editing and scheduling and, coordination and such. And then also, I'm going to be doing some stuff where I'm going to be testing the boundaries of what's capable with Animal Crossing, doing a lot of things that you can't actually do yourself, and exploring areas that were restricted for people that don't have a magic switch. I'm also hoping to tour Teegstah's other island that she's already finished, believe it or not. In the time that it took for this video to come out, she's actually already finished another island because she is a freaking machine, is what she is. But it's a Shrek core island, so I will be contacting her in the near future about that so we can get that scheduled. And I could promise you this, it won't take me 4 months to get that one out. That one will be out about a week or two after film. Guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. The link to my channel over on Twitch will be in the description, as well as Teegstah's link to her channel and her dream address. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing.